Welcome to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive. Make sure to subscribe to the Rugby Obsession YouTube channel and newsletter from the link in the description. So, what if I told you Steve Borthwick's master plan to defeat the most terrifying World Cup-winning front row on Earth is to just throw guys at them who have 0 test caps?
I mean, it sounds a bit crazy when you say it out loud.
Right. But today, we are unpacking his freshly announced 36-man England squad for the upcoming July Nations Championship tests. We're drawing heavily from this fantastic, highly insightful Planet Rugby article by Louise Chapman-Coombe that perfectly highlights all of this.
Yeah, it's a brilliant squad breakdown, really gets into the positive new attacking intent.
Exactly. So the mission today for us and for you listening is to figure out exactly how this completely revamped tactical playbook is supposed to function. If you are ready to embrace a positive, hyper-aggressive new era for English rugby, well, get ready.
Yeah, we are about to get into the absolute weeds of Borthwick's fresh methods. And it really is a watershed moment for the squad. He isn't just shuffling names on a team sheet here.
No, not at all.
He's fundamentally re-engineering the DNA of the English pack and the backline. But before we get to the zero-cap rookies and the whole new attacking geometry, we kind of have to look at the anchor holding it all together.
Which brings us to the whole will-he-won't-he saga with Maro Itoje.
Right, because you can't install a radical new system without absolute stability at the top.
Yeah, and the saga is finally over. He is getting a rest. I mean, it's his first real break since his test debut over 10 years ago, which is just wild.
It really is a massive positive decision to finally give him that rest.
Totally. Think about the sheer physical tonnage a tight 5 forward absorbs over a decade. We are talking about 10 years of spinal compression in the scrum, high-impact collisions, and just relentless travel without a proper summer off.
Exactly. When you factor in the biomechanical toll of playing lock or blindside at that level, it's a miracle his form has stayed so high. So giving him this time off is a brilliant investment in his longevity for the next World Cup cycle.
But, resting your talisman forces a massive leadership decision.
It does.
And Borthwick had options, right? George Ford led the England XV recently. Ollie Chessum is clearly a future leader. And Ellis Genge has that sheer motivational gravity.
Oh, absolutely.
But he went with Jamie George and his 110 test caps. Okay, let's unpack this for a second. To me, this is like a CEO taking a much-needed sabbatical and leaving the company's most reliable, battle-tested COO in charge.
Oh, I like that.
Right. When you are making radical changes to your playbook, you need that first name on the team sheet stability at the top, right?
That analogy hits the nail on the head, yeah. You keep the COO in place because they know the operational mechanics inside out. Jamie George brings heaps of experience, and he is that operational stability for England.
Which they desperately need right now.
Utterly vital. Because, especially when you are blooding a very green front row, a captain's most important job is managing the referee. George knows exactly how to speak to officials, how to buy time, and, how to settle the nerves of the younger guys.
And Borthwick is about to take some thrilling, positive risks with those younger guys, right? Let's use George's massive 110 caps to look at that stark contrast in the front row, because the experience there is almost non-existent.
Yeah, the potential is sky high, but the caps are low.
Very low. Aside from Ellis Genge and Joe Hayes, we are looking at incredibly fresh-faced props. Ben Oabano and Asher Opoku-Forger have just 10 caps combined.
Right.
And then George Kloska and Vilikesa Sela are totally uncapped.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting. They are going up against the Springboks World Rugby Dream Team front row.
The ultimate test.
Yeah, I mean, Oxnage, Malcolm Marks, and Thomas du Toit. Throwing uncapped guys at that wall sounds like tossing them to the lions. Is this pure bravery, or is there a hidden method here?
Oh, there is absolutely a method. It is the ultimate exciting baptism of fire. This is exactly where test players are forged.
So it's deliberate.
Completely deliberate. It's rooted in Tom Harrison's coaching plans. He demands an attacking mindset at the scrum, which players like Kloska, Opoku-Forger, and Sela possess perfectly.
But against the books.
Especially against the Boks. Borthwick and Harrison aren't asking these young props to just survive and hold their ground. They want them actively dominating the angle of the drive, dropping the shoulder, and disrupting the opposition's platform. It's a brilliant, forward-thinking investment in England's future.
Before we move to the back row, don't forget to subscribe to the Rugby Obsession YouTube channel and newsletter from the link in the description. So if you're demanding that aggressive, attacking mindset in the tight 5, that requires a lot of support from behind, right?
Precisely. You can't have an attacking scrum if your second and third rows are too light. And that connects directly to how Borthwick has completely rebalanced the back row.
Yeah, this is a massive shift. The days of England deploying 3 number 7s in the back row seem to be officially over.
Thank goodness, yeah.
He has selected 6 men who can play lock.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean for the shape of the forward pack?
Well, Borthwick is clearly looking to deploy a lock-flanker hybrid at the blind side, so the number 6 shirt. Ollie Chesham is the clear favorite there.
But he also has options like Ted Hill or Alex Coles.
Exactly. And the reason this is brilliant is that it adds so much defensive bulk. It gives you an extra heavy ball carrier in the tight channels, which forces the opposition to play wider sooner.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it provides another premier line-out option. Especially if George Martin starts at lock, the defensive read for the opposition line-out becomes incredibly complex.
Right, you just have too many jumpers to cover. But does adding that bulk hurt them at the breakdown?
Not at all. It actually frees up the other flankers to bombard the breakdown for turnovers. The heavier guy at 6 does the brutal tight carrying, so your true fetchers can just roam and hunt.
Wow, okay. So securing that breakdown and adding extra carriers in the tight is exactly what buys the time and space needed for the most thrilling change of all.
The back line.
Unleashing pure speed in the back line. England is shifting away from those kick-heavy tactics of 2025. They are building an outside back line entirely around pace.
It is a total paradigm shift.
I mean, look at the game breakers. Emmanuel Frey-Waboso, Noah Caluori, Kidan Murley, Tommy Freeman. It feels like England is trading in a reliable, heavy-duty truck, the kicking game, for an absolute sports car. It's built to go wide early.
I love that sports car analogy. And to make that sports car run, Borthwick is installing a very specific set of tactical mechanics.
How does the shape actually work?
The attacking shape relies heavily on the 12 stepping in at first receiver.
Oh, wait, so bypassing the 10 initially.
Exactly. The 12 steps up, takes the ball, and connects with a much deeper fly half or fullback. This instantly outflanks the opposition's blitz defense and exposes the wide channels for these speedsters to create line breaks.
That is lethal, because it forces the defense to bite inwards, right?
Right, which leaves the wings totally exposed for guys like Frey-Waboso to just hit the line at full velocity. But to do that, you need highly technical distributors.
Which completely explains the sweeping midfield changes. Fraser Dingwall and Ollie Lawrence, who are great players, have been omitted.
Yeah, in favor of what Chapman Kuhn calls dual threat centers.
Right, guys like Max Ojomo, Benhard Janssen van Rensburg, Henry Slade, and Seb Atkinson.
Exactly. Because these dual threat players can both threaten with the ball in hand and act as extra distributors. If the defense bites, they step through. If the defense drifts, they throw a 15-meter pass wide.
Now, the center position has been in flux for a while, right? I mean, 6 different men and 4 combinations since November. But honestly, I view this as a massive positive.
Oh, absolutely.
This summer is the ultimate golden opportunity for one of these dual-threat players to grab the jersey and permanently define England's new attacking era.
It's the perfect environment for it. Borthwick's intent to play positive running rugby is just undeniable at this point.
It really is.
But, this leaves us with a final unmentioned thread to ponder.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, think about it. If Borthwick's high-risk, high-reward strategy actually works against the mighty Springboks, using this completely inexperienced front row and a totally revamped, pace-heavy backline, does this effectively kill off the traditional English kicking game forever? Are we witnessing the birth of a brand new, permanent national rugby identity based on pure pace?
Oh, wow. That is a brilliant thought to chew on. An England side feared for its blistering wide attack. I mean, we want to know what you think about all of this. What stands out to you in this fresh-faced squad and the shift to pure pace?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your opinions on Borthwick's positive new direction. Once again, please subscribe to the Rugby Obsession YouTube channel and newsletter from the link in the description. Thank you for listening to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive, and we'll look forward to you listening to our next episode.